I was delighted to meet Terrence, of course, because I was a big fan of his movies beforehand. And during the audition, he was present, and it's funny because he actually came in the room very quietly. I almost didn't notice him, and he tried to work with me, but he mostly just watched. He gave me a lot of freedom, and from that moment I felt, honestly, I did feel the connection. I knew he didn't have to tell me he was going to work with me. I think I had a feeling. we got the way he spoke to me. We had a long conversation afterwards, and the way he spoke to me, I could see he basically indirectly told me that I was a character. So I really felt that we got along, and the telepathy between us was amazing, because on set he didn't really need to speak to me that much. I just knew what he wanted me to do. I don't know how, but I understand him so well. I just know exactly what he wants. It's an amazing communication. He feels people. He sees you through. He knew exactly who I am from the moment he met me, without even speaking to me. I think he's psychic. It's a bit scary, but he's a very thorough person. He takes care about the character, the actor he works with. And I think with every actor he spoke differently, because he finds a way of talking to every person and it's on a different level. And that's where he's very, very smart. That's how he gets an amazing result. The relationship in the movie is the relationship of a couple that just can't go through it. They just can't live together. Very often it happens that people love each other, but that in an everyday life they're incapable of coexisting. And this is exactly that particular case that is shown. That's why they separate many times, they go back and forth, they think it's over, and very often it happens that you separate with someone, but you realize you do love the person, you go back. And then people, many times they separate and they go back and they try again because they still believe, because actually what really carries us is love. It's really not the everyday quotidian life and problems. Those we have tendency to forget very quickly, because love really somehow sometimes conquers all, or so we believe. And I think that's why people always have hope. They have hope. This time it'll work. This time it'll work. And it just doesn't. And sometimes it does work, but for the couple in the movie, it doesn't until the end. And it is very, and there is a question that arises: is there free will, or is there something that's decided above us? There's something bigger, and no matter what we are going to have a certain. We do have our destiny, no matter what we do. The separation doesn't mean the end of love. People separate for multiple reasons. People separate for tons of completely different reasons, and I'm sure it happened to many of people that sit here. It's not love sometimes is eternal, and probably, at least I know for my character, this love is eternal. I know she will love him until the rest of her days, and that's what keeps her alive. And she does say it. There's in the voiceover, there are things: I will love you forever, and you give me the strength to go forward, and your love carries me. So you wanted to know about the movement in the movie. Terry's movies are very visual, and it all comes through image. And often what he told us, the actors, is that it's much better. He would just tell me, throw away the words, don't speak, think them. And he's persuaded that it's much stronger. Sometimes silence is stronger than words. Actually, very often it is. And everything, I think, through the body, and that's what's remarkable about him, that he's able to portray to tell you the story, to give you the emotions through the body, through the silence, through the eyes of people, the characters' faces, and there's no need for words. The message is still perceived, and you still feel it in your guts, in your heart. And I enjoy doing it.